This is the fake layout of Road America, and corners like this look perfect. And it was not even realistic as well, so we're gonna be driving with some cars and some lives. And really these cars are struggling you for this time. So last video that I uploaded was the Homestead Miami was literally a big failure. So where I'm going to be driving with some vehicles and other stuff, and looks like we're going not for 24 or 22, and we're gonna be trying for somewhere else with the number 41 or even some kind of something like these old cars. And I'm going to be choosing the number 42, so we're not using, and it is about time not to use the number 88 and everything on its path. And once I'm going to be choosing something like else, it's time for recycling things, so no time for that one. The one thing that I'm going to be choosing the number 23, so it must be David Ragan, or even looks like there's another driver, so I'm not going to push this guy out of the way. So let me try to make ourselves out of this one. So I'm going to allow this 23 is going to be pushing away, and looks like we're gonna be for one lap only, so this is not going to be just a good idea. So the track limits are just not so real, and it almost look realistic as well. So look at the trees and look at everything, and there is no banner as well. This car does not able to struggle in road courses, right? So let's go for 2 laps of Road America. So let's start with lap number 1. So I'm going to be careful out there, and I'm not going to spin out for any types and couple of more corners, or any corner that I even ever that I want or something. So I'm keeping on track for forces, and I'm not going to be spinning out for just time. So here comes the danger part, and there must be the death part with all these cars and some kind of tracks. Another death part must be this. So the first death part was in the first corner. So there's one chicane on that front of the corner. So there must be a long straight. This is where you might able to get struggle for the long straights. And there must be the frustrating corner. And the final corner will be right here. And I almost cut that corner. And even I just got for a little penalty, so one more lap to do. So we're not going to be do somewhere like else. So this lap time will cost time for just over 1 minute, and it will be causing a lot of time, and it will not going to be a lot of trouble. So I'm going to do a best lap time. So even I'm going to be qualifying first, so I'm going to be happy to see like this, and everything should be okay, and it's not going to be worth it as well. So I'm going to be trying to chicane, and this not be able to for so far. So this must be struggle for everything and nothing whatever you be seen about this. And looks like we're on for the last couple of corners for the final turn, and I almost spin out, and this must be it. And we're going up here, and we just finished for 2 laps for just one at a time. And I just blew my engine up, and I almost get killed for myself. And looks like the front bumper have just blown off, and including itself for an engine. So I'm not going to be resetting for my character, so let's head back into the pits. So we have a few lives to go, and there's nothing you can see about this. So I really see about these cars are about to go together. So let's go for number 41 for something. I'm going to be using number 46, which is this car that I'm going to be using like this. And looks like we're going for a 2 laps of Road America as well. So if I'm going to be in lap number 3, this is not going to be so hard as well. So I'm using the number 46 car that I currently use. I'm going to be fast as possible, that I'm going to be qualifying first. There must be a depth part, including as the first corner. So looks like this layout was literally a pain. Especially this track is going to be the the Z track. This must be the world's most embarrassing, nothing what it is, and it's gonna be the letter Z on this track word, and unfortunately we're gonna be driving around this one. So let's give a lap for the number 46 as well. So I'm going to be heading out, and Let's see what it is capable of. I'm not going to get myself in trouble, so looks like we're going for a jump start just for 2 laps, and we're on our way to just 1 lap. And because of this one, I'm not going to get struggle, and I'm not going to spin out in every types of corners and even any of corners as possible that I'm going to do. So I'm going to head on into the S's corner, so the Z corner must be the death one as well. And looks like I'm drifting in front of the corner and not drifting as well. So we got a big slide and just a before the S's. I'm going for chicane and not whatsoever as well. So what I'm gonna do is reversing S1. So there must be the chicane right onto the corner. So it must be the long chicane and nothing for the long straights, and we just got damage and got lots of damage. So I'm just going to stall around it, so it's still okay for sometimes. And this NASCAR is going to make things a little bit smooth. So one more lap, and I am very mistaken at this moment. So this is going to be a faster lap. It must be better and a better lap times. No speed means loss of aerodynamics or whatsoever. And this is going to be much more bad than you think. A power of 360. Nailed it. And let's go back and down in front of here, and we're still in front of this, so I'm not going to chicane, so I'm going to be skipping right through it, and I just screwed that corner and once a time. So end of high speeds, and there must be the damage corner, which I just crashed right here, and I almost got that corner. And unfortunately, this is not very good as well. So hitting to 274 kilometers as well. So we finished 2 laps of Road America, and we just crashed right behind of the real reels. We got couple of cars remaining and for our sides, and nothing whoever is going to be surviving. The last car should be at this. If this car got crashed it for the one last time, it's over and we're going to be resetting for the server. So looks like 2 cars have just destroyed ourselves, and looks like we're about to end this video right now. If you enjoyed this game, so the game description is right here down in below, down into the description. And looks like I'm about to see you here in the last hours. So thank you guys so much for watching and for all your support. This is Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you all later, and we'll be see you next time in Road America.